Hello, darlings. So today feels like a very mermaidy day. We're going to be using the Mermaid Tarot, the Oracle of the Mermaids, to set the theme for today. And then we're going to be using the Witch's Tarot for clarification, okay? Now, all the decks have been pre-shuffled. Let's get straight into it. What is the energy for today's reading? What is the energy? Receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to give. Okay. Let's see. The energy for today. Wow. Okay. Song of the Siren. The call, summoning voice to acknowledge. Sorry about the construction, guys. And Lemuria returns. Earthly spirituality, community, ocean conservation. Okay. So let's start with Lemuria returns. That's, oh, by the way, number 29, which is also an 11 and a 2, a 3 and a 5. 2, 3, 5. Interesting. All right, let's start with number 29. Okay. So this card says, a time of sharing responsibilities and pleasures. Meaningful gathering with codes and ethics, enjoying a time of great good health, and of close and nurturing friendships that respect individual boundaries and choices. Life for a time becomes very simple. Seasonal eating, building non-permanent homes, living outdoors for as much time as possible, an ability to work with sunlight and moonlight extremely effectively without becoming wired as we are often by moonlight, or becoming burnt and dehydrated as we can be by sunlight. We still need both, feeling less and less connected to the mainstream and more connected to the ocean and the earth. This is not a choice of being a hippie. This feels now like a valid choice and way favored in a world that worships such false idols as money, celebrities, and fame for its own sake. Okay, so maybe returning to a more natural way of life. Number 3, receptivity. Okay. So this one says, an offer of a free service could be yours. A gift of love, time, friendship, healing, or simply joyful inclusion in a group who is loving and warm and caring could soon be offered to you. Love and good fortune seem to be coming your way, and more easily than it may have ever come before. You have effectively manifested your desires, but instead of joyful acceptance, you are greeting them with some suspicion. Someone loves you deeply and wishes to offer you gifts of their love, or a relative has made a move to help you. At this time, the universe is coming to you with abundance. It is up to you now to be open to receive. Receptivity is the quality of water. Be like the water now. Allow the good of the universe and that the creator of the world is sending Allow the good of the universe that the creator of the world is sending you to come to you now. Allow your cup to be filled again and for your pool to be full. You deserve this. You are free to receive, and there will be no hook. And then number 5. Song of the Siren. It says, many fairy tales and legends speak of a lost song, note or chord, which, if restored, can take us to the land of fairy or myrrh and bring us home again. Sometimes it is played on the harp, made from whalebone, so the sea once again has the sound that can unpeel the veil and let us see within the realms that swirled around us, invisible as radio frequencies, but just as able to be tuned into if we choose to find the right note to sing. It is now time to learn more about how you use your voice and the impact its tone, note, and signature has. People in the universe will respond so differently if you bring your voice into tune. It does not mean to pretend or speak falsely. It means, even if it causes you great discomfort, you must break through the lock you have placed around your throat. Ask the mermaids for help, and your song will pour forth. Like that of the sea creatures, the whales and dolphins, your natural voice will be found and sung, and you will be free again. Okay. So this is about connecting with community, connecting to a place where there's a lot more of a natural feel, allowing ourselves to give or to receive and not be suspicious of what's approaching or what we see, and then speaking up, not holding back, like expressing ourselves, being free to express ourselves. Interesting. Okay. So let's see what this collective has for us. By the way, guys, okay, we start off with the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. I was going to say, by the way, guys, thank you to all of those who are sending stars, to those who comment, share. Make sure also that you're following the page. That also helps me a lot. So thank you to those who are doing all of that, especially if you subscribe, because you guys are my main supporters. All right, we've got the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. Ooh, wow, Ten of Swords, okay. And Death, Jesus. Wow, that took a turn real quick. Wheel of Fortune, though. Six of Swords. Knight of Swords. Page of Swords. Oh. Ten of Wands. And Eight of Pentacles. What the Four of Wands? The Star, Page of Cups, Three of Wands, Eight of Wands. Wow, Ace of Wands, Eight of Cups, the High Priestess, the Magician, the King of Wands, Queen of... Okay. A relationship is either falling apart or coming together, or both. There's maybe one falling apart, one coming together. With the Star card here, somebody feels like this is the relationship that they've always wanted. They see it almost like this magical thing, because there's like a fish that's floating, like that's unrealistic. So maybe somebody here feels like wanting the perfect relationship is unrealistic. And yet, Three of Wands, they can't stop picturing it. They can't stop imagining it. They're kind of going towards it full speed. Some volcano inside of them has just erupted, and they're going with the flow. Look at that. I'm telling you, look at all this fire. This is the within, because it looks like it's inside of a volcano, right? This is what was within, and then it just boom. They can't take it anymore. They may be walking away from something else. They're either walking towards a High Priestess or away from a High Priestess. But we do have a match here. High Priestess and the Magician. And the King of Wands. So this is somebody who's definitely in the energy of, okay, I fought this as long as I could. They're about to speak up. They're about to express how they feel. Interesting. Okay. So let's put this over here. And let's look at the main spread. So we've got the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. This may be somebody who's very not used to feeling deep emotion, because we've got the Ace of Cups and we've got the Knight of Pentacles here, like they're trying to understand it. They're taking notes. You see that? They're studying it. They're taking notes. They're trying to understand it. They feel out of their element, because this is a deck of mermaids, and yet this is somebody who's on land. So they feel out of their element. They feel like this is different. This is not what they're used to. And then we've got the Four of Pentacles. So they may be observing a certain person. Somebody who seems... But you see how this person is out of their element, and yet they look very comfortable. They look fine. Which may motivate this person to be like, okay, maybe I could step out of my element too. They're either observing someone that they see as like they're comfortable when they're learning new things, so they're comfortable even if they're not in their perfect environment. Seven of Cups. Stepping out of their environment opens up a lot of opportunities for them. It opens up a lot of doors. And somebody here is fascinated by that. Maybe this is somebody who had been taught, like we're doing the mermaid deck, right? So maybe it's somebody who thought you always have to do things this way. You always have to live this way. You always have to act this way. And somebody here who is Ace of Cups could be somebody who's connected to divinity, connected to spirit, connected to their emotions, a healer maybe, has not only stepped out of their element, but they've opened all these doors for themselves. And this person's sitting here like, whoa, that's interesting. That goes against everything I was taught. But it's helpful because look at this. We've got three cards in a row that speak of this is causing deep transformation within this person. It's ended who they used to be. It put an end to the way that they were taught. It's the way that this person is living their life is teaching this person that's bullshit. I was taught wrong. With the death card though, this death card, let me pick it up here. This death card is shown like an oil spill. And they're trying to save the animals, right? So this tells me a couple of things because remember, this one talked about ocean conservation. One, I feel like this person is stepping more into the energy of caring about the earth, caring about the impact that we make on Mother Earth. And two, it's like they have to wash away a lot of what they were taught, because what they were taught is heavy. It's like slimy, and they're in this energy of like, I have to wash this off. This is killing me. I don't want to be this person anymore. This was destiny. They were meant to be in this place. They were meant to see this person. Because I don't know if these two have met. This could be at a distance, because it's like a watching, observing type of energy. But with the Wheel of Fortune, this is meant to happen. 6 of Swords. Now this person feels like they're first of all, again, it's like they're more in tune with nature, because you see how this is somebody who's like a seal is the one driving them. They're more in tune with themselves or with nature, maybe more in tune with their animal side, with their animalistic nature. But they're also moving forward from who they used to be. They've moved past blockages and things that had been kind of drilled into them. Because look at this, we've got Knight of Swords, Page of Swords. It's created in them this sort of curiosity about what happens if I take control of my life? What happens if I make decisions that are different than what I had been taught? Because the 10 of Wands, they're taking responsibility. There's somebody who's down in the depths of the ocean, carrying a heavy burden. They're taking responsibility for their life. They're curious what would happen if they live life in a different way. Because 2 of Swords, there was some sort of blockage here before. In fact, the 6, the 7, and the 8 is a lot of insecurities, a lot of I can't do this because this, and I can't do that because of that. And now they're sitting here like, wait a minute, look at the way they're looking at that sword. Wait a minute. Why was I told this? And why was I... Like, they're doing the work, because this is a truth seeker. Knight of Swords is somebody, that's why he's sitting there with the sword. Like, let me tell you, this is a truth seeker. This is somebody who, maybe they're doing it strategically, because we've got 7 swords here as well. They're strategically doing things like, let's say, let's say that this is somebody who, I don't know, was taught that divination was bad, right? Because this applies here. They were taught that divination was bad. And yet, as they research and they study, they realize, well, what were the prophets in the Bible doing if not divination? What were the, what were the high priests doing when they were casting lots? Divination. So why is it allowed in the Bible, but then anybody coming after isn't allowed to do it? What was Christ doing but divination when he was telling prophecies? So they're starting to question things, and they're starting to be like, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense. Or if they were taught that wealth was wrong, yet, okay, why does the Bible say that those who were blessed by God are the ones that had wealth? So this is somebody who's putting in the work. They are no longer letting what other people said or taught them that was the law. No. Now they're kind of learning to find their own voice. They're learning to find their own thoughts on things. They're starting to form their own opinions. This is independence of mind. Let's look at the Four of Wands. Oh, okay. Oh, the Devil, the shadow side. Eight of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Queen of Swords. All right. So, let's see what's beneath here. Five of Wands. So this is somebody who they could be part of a connection that has a lot of strife, has a lot of battles, a lot of fighting, a lot of difficulties, but they were like, hey, but that's marriage, right? Yay, go marriage. And now they're realizing, wait a minute, this is toxic as hell. Because they were following what somebody else told them. So you know how, I hate this, but a lot of sitcoms, a lot of TV shows put wives and husbands like, oh yeah, they're stupid, but we tolerate them. Oh yeah, I can't stand him, but we tolerate them. It's like this person had accepted that mentality of like, yeah, I mean, marriage is supposed to be that way, right? We can't tolerate each other. I mean, we tolerate each other, but we can't stand each other. We don't love each other. There's no harmony. We always fight. But that's marriage, right? No, that's not. And they're starting to realize that. They're like, no, this is toxic. This is not okay. Something is making them start questioning this. Something is making them start addressing all this muck that they had been taught. With the Hanged Man here, they're literally shown seeing things from a different perspective. And with the Queen of Swords here, this could mean a couple of things. One, they're in a relationship with the Queen of Swords, somebody who's cold and distant. And I'm not saying this because that's who the Queen of Swords always is, but I'm saying this because of the toxicity that I see here. This could also be a mother figure, and this is family that they've been taught. This is just it. You're supposed to, yes, family's unbearable. Family can be controlling. Family can be this and that, but they're family. You're supposed to tolerate them. And again, there's somebody who's like, I don't want to, though. I just realized this is toxic as hell. Just because you're my family doesn't mean I have to accept your shitty behavior. And it could also be the Queen of Swords, because it could honestly be all three. The Queen of Swords could also be the person that they're observing, because they're stepping into the energy of questioning things too. Interesting. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups. Ace of Swords, High Priest, and the Tower. Yeah, see, this has something to do with traditions. Three of Pentacles. It has something to do with traditions. I just heard a quote recently that I really loved, because I'm a mix of like tradition and the new. And this quote was perfect. It said, tradition is to keep the fire burning, not to worship the ashes of the past. So it's a nod to the fact that things will change and evolve as time goes. Traditions will change and evolve as time goes. And a lot of people that have a fundamentalist belief are like, oh, we should go back to the past. The people from the past really had it figured out. The people from the past, this and that. If they had figured it out, things would not have changed. Change comes because it needs to come, because it needs to happen. So maybe there's principles or things that we can borrow from the past, but we can't worship the past. And somebody here is realizing that. Whatever their foundation was, it's shaken, it's destroyed. the way that they used to believe, whether it's about marriage, whether it's about culture, whether it's about religion, whatever it is, they know the truth now. They're not the same person that they used to be. Two aces, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. It's like their heart is open, their mind is open, and they're in this place of, I don't believe that way anymore, though. That's not, I don't know. Just because somebody is my spouse or somebody is my family or somebody is my friend does not mean that they get to treat me like shit. And congratulations. If you just realized that, congratulations, because we all go through a moment of that. We're all taught those things. And some of us really stay stuck to it for a while because we're like, but they're family, We can love our family and still not accept that type of treatment or behavior. Clarify Knight of Pentacles. We've got a 6 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Yep. Look at this. This is the 10. 6 and 4 is a 10. Already a 10. Another 10. Clarify Knight of Pentacles. The World card. Wow. 2 10s. And the Chariot. Oh, okay. Someone is very decisive right now. They're very decisive. Like, I don't know who you think you are, but I've learned some things. Hold on. I hate it when cards fall, like, mess up. Okay. So this is somebody who's learned some things, right? They have understood some things. They had to step out of their element, step out of their comfort zone to do so. But you know what? They've understood some things. So at the 6 of Swords, they're in the energy of no. I want to live a peaceful life. I want to get out of this muck. I want to live a different life. I want to heal, and I want to heal to the point where y'all can't hurt me again. Y'all can't get to me again. With the World card, look at this. The World card has 2 10s. It's a 21. And the Wheel of Fortune is here. This is destiny. This is fate. This is somebody's fate, is to be more than what they were always told that they were. And the only way to move past that is you have to let go of who you were in the past. A new person has to be born, and they're in the process of it. And they're very decisive about it. Like, you're not going to keep me trapped here. You will not. I refuse. Determination, a strong will. Look at that. Clarify 4 of Pentacles. We've got the Star card, 10 of Swords again. I don't know how many times we're going to see 10s, because I'm telling you, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune is a 10. The World card has 2 10s. We've got the 10 there. We've got another 10 there. This is someone who's so done. So done. Okay, sorry. Got sidetracked. The Star card, 10 of Swords, Page of Cups, King of Swords. And the 9 of Wands. Oh, I love this. I love this because it's like somebody has just discovered what boundaries are. Somebody has just discovered they've unlocked their throat. They're like, you know what? I learned I can say no. No has become my favorite word. No, I don't want to do that. No, you cannot walk over me. No, I am not your servant. Somebody has just discovered the word no, and they are in love with it. With the 4 of Pentacles, they're in this energy. Maybe they're not even observing someone else. Maybe this is just downloads that they're getting, because it doesn't have to be another person. 4 of Pentacles is them putting up this like, no, I'm not going to do it. Because with the Star card, they're healing. They're healing. They are being really vulnerable with themselves. They're allowing themselves to receive and to give with reciprocity. And when they're in this energy of, maybe this is somebody who used to give a lot and never receive in return, and they thought that that was normal. Now they're like, no. Page of Cups, they're listening to their inner child now. And King of Swords, they're defending their inner child. So this is somebody who is reparenting themselves. And I love that, because if this is somebody who, like, let's say as a child, they were never told they were important, or as a child, they were never given the time of day. They were never protected. They were never cuddled. They were never loved. Whatever it is that they lacked, they are giving to themselves now. And they are protecting their inner child. When someone comes and talks to them a certain way, they're not thinking about how this person's talking to me. They're thinking about my inner child. How do they feel about this? And before, they would have ignored that. If their inner child was crying and screaming and like, I don't want to be here, they would ignore that, like, your needs aren't important. And now, look at this. They're fierce. Like, don't you dare treat my inner child this way. This is how people grow. When they start realizing that they are treating themselves the way that people around them treated them as a child. And they have to be the adult that they always wanted around them. Somebody here has learned to reparent themselves, to say no, to set boundaries. I love this. Good for them. Clarify 7 of Cups. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. Clarify 7 of Cups. The 9 of Cups. The 7 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. 5 of Pentacles. So this is very much the energy of somebody who had been taught. This is what they had been taught. Oh my God, this is horrible. I might cry. I might cry. I'm just going to warn you. Because of the 5 of Pentacles, this is somebody who had been taught, you don't have value. You exist only to serve me. You exist only to please me. You exist only, like, they had been taught they were worthless. And now, with the 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, they're putting work into themselves. They're little by little saying, what would it feel like to love myself? What would it feel like to invest in myself? To know that I am worthy and I am valuable and I don't exist to please other people. 9 of Cups. When they started pouring into themselves, I feel like initially it felt strange. It felt like a little suspicious of this. But it's growing to the point where they might have become a part of a community of people who encourage them to do this. They might have become a part of a community of people who pour into them, who teach them to follow their dreams. Whatever it is, it's like they're getting to this place of like, I love this. I love this. This used to feel like a fantasy. It used to feel like, 7 of Cups, like it was a dream that I would be seen as important, that I would be seen as somebody valuable. And now I know that it's not just that. I just needed to break out of the mentality that I had been taught. I needed to be reborn. Clarify 10 of Swords. Eight of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, the Sun. What did I tell you? Did I not say the 6 of Swords with these 2 is the 8? And there it is. I'm telling you. Wow, 7 of Swords. This is somebody who had been raised around... They had been raised in an environment that was very manipulative, an environment that would gaslight them and basically made them doubt their own mind, made them doubt their own value, made them doubt their own identity. So they had come to this place where they were full of, I can't do this because I'm scared of this. I can't do that because I'm worried about this. They had been filled with anxiety. They had been taught not to trust their own instincts, their own intuition, not to trust their own mind, their own decisions. So they were constantly like back and forth, like, what do I do about this? No, I don't know what to do about that. I don't know about this and I don't know about that. Until they put an end to the control that this had over them. They started listening to their inner child. They were like, okay, I need to stop listening to this treacherous mind of mine that tells me, because the mind, unfortunately, we've talked about this before. It records things, right? So if in your environment you were taught that to survive, you had to degrade yourself. To survive, you had to be somebody's stepping stool. To survive, you had to be the whipping boy or the whipping girl. This is somebody who's like, I don't want to just survive anymore. I don't want to listen to that that recording in my head that tells me this is how I survive. They went within. They listened to their inner child, and their inner child is like, I don't want this. And they started doing it. They're like, okay, we're done with this. This isn't how we're going to live anymore. Wow. Clarify the Death card. But that also helped them find happiness. The Sun card, Nine of Cups, they love it. They love this feeling. Like, you mean I don't have to be treated like a piece of shit? Three of Pentacles. Clarify the Death card. Because you know that there's so many people... Oh, Two of Cups. Clarify the Death card. The Ace of Wands. You know, so many people... Eight of Cups. Wow. So many people are part of families or friend groups where they really treat each other in such a despicable way. And they're so used to it. And you'll know because you're around people who they talk to themselves like they're garbage. And they will literally joke around about it. Like, yeah, I'm just trash and you're trash and blah, blah. Like, it's a joke to them. That tells you that they're so used to abuse that is normal. That feels safe. That feels comforting. Somebody who treats them with kindness, somebody who treats them with love, they're like, whoa, 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 what the fuck is that? It feels fake. And this is somebody who was in that place. And they had been taught possibly to find love in a very similar way. They built a foundation of love with people who were just as oily and slimy and abusive. That's what they were attracted to, because that's their comfort zone. That felt like home to them. And now they're in this energy of like, no, that's not home. I want to walk away from this. Because that showed up, right? Something exploding within and them having to walk away from what they knew. They're walking away from it. They don't want this anymore. They don't want this life. They don't want this type of if they're in a marriage, they don't want this type of marriage. Or if there's a commitment, whatever it is, they don't want it anymore. They're, hold on, I'm hearing a song. It's really upbeat. I did not expect that type of upbeat energy. I'm hearing, I want the world to know. Oh, wow. And it's Diana Ross. And for those of you who know Diana Ross, this woman had a very intensive... Okay, let's look at the song first. It says, I'm coming out. I'm coming out. I'm coming. And it says, I want the world to know, got to let it show. There's a new me coming out and I just had to live. And I want to give. I'm completely positive. I think this time around, I am going to do it like you never knew it. I'll make it through. The time has come for me to break out of the shell. I have to shout that I'm coming out. And then the chorus, and then verse 2 says, I've got to show the world all that I want to be and all my abilities. There's so much more to me. Somehow I'll have to make them just understand I got it well in hand, and oh, how I have planned. I'm spreading love. There's no need to fear. And I just feel so good every time I hear. And again, it's I'm coming out. I want the world to know. I've got to let it show. Wow. This person is very excited about this, though. Like, I was a little down because I'm like, God, what type of history have they been through? But hold on. Okay, so, oh, you know who I'm thinking of? I don't know why I was thinking. I saw Diana Ross and I was like, wait, this doesn't. I'm thinking of Tina Turner, y'all. I'm thinking of Tina Turner. That's not Diana Ross. But okay, so the song is Diana Ross, but the person that came to mind is Tina Turner. So this could be somebody who is advanced in age because Tina Turner was like in her 40s, I think, by the time she left Ike. And it was an abusive relationship. She finally gained her freedom. And it's interesting because I was looking at Diana Ross, but I was feeling Tina Turner energy. So this could be somebody who's been in a relationship like that. This has been abusive. It has been maybe not physically abusive, but definitely mentally abusive. Like somebody's verbally abusive, or they gaslight, they manipulate, they're controlling. And somebody here's like, done. They don't want this anymore. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune again, really, and Nine of Swords. Yep. I told you we're going to be seeing a lot of tens because somebody here is so done. So we start off with the 10 over here, the 6 and the 4, the World card, 2 tens. This 10, Death card, which is also an ending. Wheel of Fortune again, a 10 of Pentacles, like tens and endings, and it's over. I'm telling you, someone here is so done, so fucking done with this type of life. Even though this is all they knew, even though maybe this is how they were raised in their family and this is why this is comforting, they realize they don't want this anymore. They don't want to live the life that they just had to survive in. They want to move past that. And even though this is very uncomfortable, 9 of Swords, stepping out of their comfort zone. I mean, that's the whole point, right? Your comfort zone is comfortable. Stepping out of your comfort zone is going to feel uncomfortable. But if it's positive, if it leads to a better life, somebody here's like, hell yeah, I'm going to do it. I believe in myself. I believe in myself, and I'm going to pursue what makes me happy. Clarify 6 of Swords. Justice card. 3 of Wands, 5 of Wands. The Empress. This is somebody who may pursue a divorce. If this is a marriage, it's a divorce that's coming. If this is a business partnership, maybe they were in business with family, whatever it is that they're in a contract with, it's about to be broken. They're moving on to bigger, better things. They see themselves as somebody who's independent now. They can take care of themselves. They don't need whatever the fuck this was that's destroying them. But they know a battle's coming. And this Empress could be a mother figure. This could be the spouse. But either way, they're ready. They're ready for this battle. They're not shirking from it. They're not running from it. They're just like, I don't care. They stopped caring. They just stopped caring. Because this is not where they want to be. This isn't the life that they want. Clarify Knight of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Swords. King of Cups. 2 of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. With the Magician. So, they may have been watching someone else. They may have been growing, and for those of you who don't know, there's a page that I love. I just absolutely love this page. I think it's a page and a YouTube channel. It's called The Holistic Psychologist. I love that page. I was introduced to it by a previous lover, actually, and it was a wonderful page because it's very connected to healing and understanding yourself. And This is that type of thing. Somebody here could have been watching a healer, Queen of Pentacles. They've been watching, learning. This is where they started realizing, because that page will tell you. They'll explain to you what manipulation is. It'll explain to you what gaslighting is. It'll explain to you what is not okay, what you shouldn't be accepting from people. And something here is like really helping this person be like, wait a minute. So you mean I don't have to be treated this way? It's like healing their broken heart, things that they didn't want to accept before. If before they're like, no, that's normal. That's how family treats you. It's okay. It just means that they love me. Now they're questioning it. Now they're like, no, actually, I learned that that's not okay. I learned that that is detrimental to my health, to my mental health, to my self-esteem, my self-respect. Clarify Page of Swords. There's that determination again. Clarify Page of Swords. I'm telling you, this is somebody who's so fucking done. Clarify Page of Swords. Queen of Cups. Four of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Now, there's a couple of ways this could play out. One, it could be that this is somebody who, a while ago, the Empress showed up and I was like, it could be someone else, but not really. Here, it kind of enhances that. So this could be an Empress that they've been watching, somebody who has taught them to question things, somebody who's taught them to nurture themselves, somebody who's taught them to love themselves. And with this Chariot, they could be heading towards this person, or there's another possibility, because we have 5 cups here. This could be somebody that they used to be in a connection with. And because of what they've learned through this Empress they were watching, they realized that person, that was real love. I didn't understand that at the time, but I need to go back to that person that was real love. So maybe because of what they learned through the Empress, there's somebody that they're going back to and they're passionate about it, because now it's like they're healing. They're seeing things from a very different perspective. So they've got a plan. They've not only, I feel like they're either taking action now or they're starting to take action, or they're planning to take action. Clarify 10 of Wands. One of the 3. King of Wands. Clarify 10 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, that song just keeps playing in my head. I'm coming now. I want the world to know. Gotta let it show. I'm not a singer, okay, so sorry. 5 of Cups and Knight of... I'm telling you. Okay. Page of Pentacles. So either, on one hand, whoever that Empress was that showed up is the person from the past, or 2, because of the Empress and what they've learned, they're going to a person from the past. Because 10 of Wands, they're taking responsibility for their own life. They're stepping out of this place of, oh, I don't know what to do, and now they're stepping out of that. A King of Wands knows what to do. They want a new beginning. And if they have messed something up, they're like, well, I can fix it. We can fix it. They're learning new things, new skills. So they may not be where they want to be yet. This is somebody who's developing. There's still things that they're learning. So there's still work to do, but they're willing to do the work. Clarify 8 of Pentacles. Magician, the Hermit. Clarify 8 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. With the 6 of Wands. Wow, another Death card. I'm telling you. Anything that they're used to be connected to deception, connected to manipulation, that's ending for this person. They don't want to be around it anymore. They're 6 of Wands. They're in this place of feeling very proud of themselves. Feeling very proud of how far they've come, because they really have grown. To be able to step away from this, they really have grown. They really have put in a lot of work. And it's been every day. Every day. Because here's the thing about work. When you do the inner work, it's a daily thing. You don't just do it once a week or, relax the rest. No, you really, really do work. It's consistent because it's an inner child you're dealing with. It's not like you can just decide what days to deal with your children. You have to deal with them every day. But this has also helped this person understand that they have what it takes to get past this. They've possibly done a lot of research, understood a lot of things. They're in a very different vibration. And they still feel like a student because this is new to them. But they've learned enough to where they're like, I don't want to go back. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be in this world anymore. I want to be in a different world. I want to create my own place. I want to speak up for myself. I want to be acknowledged. And they're breaking free. This is amazing. I'm very, very proud of this person. This is awesome. So if you resonate with this, congratulations. This is wonderful. I hope that things go really well for you guys, okay? So let me know in the comments down below how this resonates with you, and I will talk to you later, okay? Bye-bye.